Okay. Question. Are we going to build a wall? Are we going to build a wall? Are we going to make the Mexicans pay for it? Have you noticed how Cruz all of a sudden is talking about building a wall? Lion Ted. He lives in a fantasy world. He's adopted just about every issue that Donald has brought up. Do you remember, as Jennifer was saying, do you remember our parents sitting us down and telling us, go to school, study hard, work hard, go out there, achieve, learn how to achieve. Don't take anything for granted. Nobody owes you anything. Make your place in the world. Remember that? That was our road to the American dream. And what's happened in recent years? Can parents today tell their kids the same thing our parents told us? Can they sit us down and tell us what the future looks like and what the future holds for us? Our children, our grandchildren are facing a world that has been somewhat different than what we were taught it would be. We've listened to the liberal progressive movement now for about 7 years with Obama. We're sick of it. We have a festering anger that's been brought on by the treacherousness of that. Out there appeasing, out there apologizing for America, apologizing for all those lives that were lost in the wars that we fought to defend the rest of the world. You wouldn't be here today if you didn't feel the same way I do about these issues. You're here today because you can't stand it anymore and you want change. You found a man who's strong, a man who's not afraid to say what's on his mind. He's unfiltered. And the limp wrists in the Democratic liberal establishment, they can't deal with that. They can't deal with a tough guy. They don't know toughness. But they drove this country to such a point that now they're listening and they don't know what to do with themselves. The treacherous media has been thinking for us and acting for us, telling us how to act under different situations, controlling our thought and our actions. And we've had enough of that. We're angry at the leadership that sits in our governmental offices and does nothing about the issues that are meaningful to us. We want good jobs. We want our families secure. We don't want to offer up our kids to lame, inexcusable government initiatives. If we're expected to fight, we're going to make it a meaningful fight. And we're going to teach the world that we are the continuum and will always be the leaders of the world. We found a leader who's willing to do that. For those who haven't read it, I suggest you tune in on that iPad and look at Teddy Roosevelt's Man in the Arena. And you read that, and you'll understand the Trump phenomenon. You'll understand why people gravitate to this man. We're all here today because he not only talks and thinks about these issues that are important to us, but we know he's a man of action. We know that he's been there before. He doesn't wimp at nothing. He doesn't back down for anybody. He's going to make America stand tall. He's going to do the right thing for the American people. Are we going to build a wall? Are we going to make the Mexicans pay for it? Are we mad? The Washington elites and the media have created this idea that they can go to Cleveland in the event that we don't have 1,237 delegates, and that they can run a brokered convention. That terminology is code that they want to steal the right to select the leadership of America. They want to steal it from the people. And we're not going to let that happen. I've been coordinating the New York effort for a number of months now. And I've told everybody we're going to win every CD in New York State. We're going to send Donald Trump to Cleveland with every delegate that New York State has. We're going to win. And then we're going to build that wall. We're going to make America great again, and that's because you're here. That's because you're participating in a political revolution that you'll be talking to your grandchildren about someday. You are witnessing history today. This is history. We're throwing the bums out. And that includes Albany. The girls are all getting a kick out of this. I have this serious look on my face, but it'll be all right. Oh, yeah. She just asked me, am I saying Cuomo has to go? We'll do that after we get rid of Obama. We have a little list. One at a time, focus. Careful focus, and we'll take them all down. I can bet that most of the people in the room have never been part of a revolution. But this is the way they begin. And this is a journey that we're all going on together. I was in Rochester yesterday, and they looked just like you. They acted just like you. That was the silent majority that has now been awakened by these bums that we're going to get out of our government. Are we going to build that wall? We're going to make the Mexicans pay for it? Are we going to tell John Kasich to go home to Ohio? We're going to tell Cruz to go back to Texas and leave us alone? That means everyone in this room has to go home and call up all those relatives and get the people out to vote. Next Tuesday on the 19th of April is this primary. And that's what we're here about. We're here about winning that primary. And even if your relatives live someplace else in New York State, call them up. Tell them how important this is for the future of our families. Tell them how important this is for the future of our grandchildren. And for us, this is the beginning of something really big. And don't let the press fool you. They stand up there and they do their thing and they give us what they think they want to give us. Let me tell you, they put their pants on the same way we do. One leg at a time. They're not any better than we are, but they have us conditioned to think and act as they tell us. That's what's happened over the last few years. This political correctness. God forbid if you say Merry Christmas. The press will tell us that you can't do that. You can't say Merry Christmas. Where do they get these people? They're not smarter than you. They don't know anything better than you, and most of them are too dumb for us to in any way waste our time dealing with them. So we're on a mission, folks. Donald will be out here in a couple minutes. And he's going to tell you what the future holds. He's going to talk about the different issues. He's going to tell you that hope is there. We have hope. We found the man in the arena. We found the man that's not afraid. He's not afraid for the good fight. You can knock him down. You can't put him out. He'll come right back at you. And that's the experience we want. We don't want one of these lollipops from Congress. We don't need the governor of Ohio. We need a real leader, and that's going to be Donald Trump. And he's going to build that wall. He's going to make the Mexicans pay for it. Thank you, and God bless America, and God bless Donald Trump.
Through.